I think right now what I want to do is talk to the young females, young girls, young women. And I want you to think about what you're doing with your life. The things you're allowing people to influence you on. The thing that you're seeking, the attention, the love, the comfort, that comfort zone. Those things that you are seeking from friends and young men. Right now, a lot of our young girls are ending up in detention centers, prisons, probation, parole, and really getting themselves involved in things that are really not a part of who you are, but you have allowed yourself to be a part of a false livelihood that's creating circumstances and situations that you're going to have to live with and deal with the rest of your life. I know you're getting at that age where you're getting into young boys, young men, and you're allowing young men to use you to be disrespectful to you, to treat you other than how you should be treated, not only as a young girl, but as a young woman, or as a woman. You're allowing people to run over your feelings. You're allowing people to trample over your kindness. And what are you getting in return? I want you to think real hard about this. For all you young ladies, young girls who call yourself in a relationship, this is a question that I really want you to answer. I really want you to think about this, and I really want you to answer this question to yourself. What are you getting out of the relationship? What is it that this young man that is in your life, what does he have to offer you? What does he have to offer your future? And really, what is he offering you in the form of love, comfort, commitment? And are you really understanding what is love, comfort, and commitment? And are you ready for it yourself? What are you getting out of the relationship? Because in most of the relationship they're dealing with young people these days, this is what, in essence, the girl is getting out of the relationship. A young man having sex with you, coming over to your house, you introducing them to your mom and your dad, stepmom, stepdad, or whatever. You introducing them to your parents. You might get a car ride every now and then. You might get to go get some McDonald's or Burger King or some of that nature every now and then. But look what you are having to sacrifice to get that. you are giving him the best part of you for some sex. Y'all sending these young boys pictures of y'all in your negligee, twerking. Y'all letting the guys film y'all having sex with you. You sending them naked pictures. You sending them all type of text talking nasty to them, and in essence, get what they doing? They showing it to their homeboy. How you know? I done did that before. I'm telling you, from a young teenage male's perspective, hell, I didn't have nothing to offer them but some sex, some lies, some heartbreaks. That's all I had to offer. And a lot of you are making the mistake of getting pregnant by these young guys. What do they have to offer you? If you're not pregnant, if you haven't gotten pregnant, if you get pregnant, what can this young man do for you? Right now, if you got pregnant, he living 9 times out of 10 with his mama and daddy, auntie, or somewhere, not out on his own. If you get pregnant right now, what does he have to offer you and your child? His mama got to take care of your baby. His mama got to buy the pampers. His daddy got to buy the pampers. His mama, his aunties, and his family members got to give you the things for the child that he and you conceived. You can't even take care of yourself. He can't take care of himself. But you're believing that this is the one for you. Young ladies, y'all got to quit deceiving y'allself. And quit letting these young men deceive y'all. Because that's all they after, some sex. What else do you have to offer? What else do they have to offer? Y'all just having sex. Saying y'all love each other. Hugged up. What does he have to offer you? I'm going to keep saying that question over and over again because I really want you to think about that. What does he have to offer you? What is he bringing to the table? What, because the folks done bought him a car? But he got a small little job after school or whatever, and he done bought a car or buying a car, got you feeling like he buying the car when really his mom and dad and them paying for that car? What does he have to offer you? Then y'all letting these young guys influence y'all to go out and steal stuff for them. Y'all letting these young guys influence y'all to go out and do things to take care of them. When in essence, it should be he taking care of you. Y'all letting these guys trick y'all out of your food stamps, your government aid and assistance for some sex. That's all they got. That's all most of these young guys have to offer and bring into the table is some sex. It's some drama. It's some lies. It's some confusion. And then you end up pregnant and he can't take care of it. Now you putting pressure on him to take care of what you thought he was able to take care of. Now you frustrating him. He don't want to deal with you no more. Get what? You the one gonna have that baby. You got to get up late at night. You got to make sure that they changed and fed. He gonna be out, get what? He gonna be out doing what he doing with the other girls that he telling those same lies. I'm gonna say it again. How do you know? I used to be one. I done been there, done that. I'm telling you, the mind of the young men these days. That's all you have to offer them is some sex. What else do you have to offer them at your age? And I'm telling you, they going and tell their homeboys any and everything that y'all doing, whatever y'all performing, they telling their homeboys about it. Cause they homeboy, it gonna be a conversation. They homeboy gonna question them about it. And they gonna talk about how big of a fool you are. And like I said, you pouring, that's all you got to offer. You pouring your heart over into it. And you getting lied to and deceived. And before you know it, you in and out of relationships, having sex, sending pictures, and your name get out there, and then your feelings be hurt when you find out that the streets done labeled you a certain kind of way. When you learn how valuable you are as a woman, you will hopefully stop letting people take advantage of you. You are bigger than sex. You are bigger than what you have accepted yourself to be. You are not the provider, especially at your age. Y'all taking care of these young guys out here. And y'all that getting assistance is sure enough taking care of these young guys out here with the monies and resources that you should be taking care of your children with. Y'all taking care of these young guys that ain't doing nothing but passing out lies to you, your friends, your homegirls, and everybody else around. I mean, the guys that watch this or hear that, they can say I'm pouring salt, you can say whatever you want to. But we got to stop mistreating and misusing our young girls and our women. Because that's what we doing. Again, I want to ask you, young ladies, to really sit down and think about this. What is it that young man that's in your life has to offer you, your future? Nothing. Because like I said all the time, you can't even take care of themselves. Then when you keep having sex with them again and you have a baby, you want him to be a man when he really hasn't developed into being a man. He's still a young boy, and you are like a toy to him. He playing with your emotions, playing with your feelings, and he know how to lie and manipulate you to get what he want out of you. And then again, it's some sex. What else do you? And I'm not saying this, when I say what else do you have to offer him, I'm not saying this to belittle you or to make you sound, try to cheapen you. But what is it that you really have to offer him, especially as teenage girls in school? Even if you have a job working somewhere, a little part-time job, what is it that you have to offer him outside of some sex? Think about, after y'all have sex, what's the conversation? Outside of talking about sex, what's the conversation? Other than you might be talking about somebody's business. What's the conversation? How much pressure about sex are they putting on you? How much pressure on you about performing certain acts on them and getting you to do certain freakish things? How much pressure is being laid on you to do these things for someone who has nothing to offer you? But a baby that he can't take care of, that he's not matured enough to understand what it is that he has produced. And all the people that's trying to help you and tell you stuff, you turn against them for this young man. and he leave you high and dry. How many times you gonna make that mistake and then wonder why the streets have labeled you as something that you're really not? But you're a falling victim to gain. And then you have these young guys, let these young guys have you out here fighting, acting a fool about a male that can't take care of his own self, can't take care of you, can't take care of your baby, and you out here fighting about this young man that keep feeding you lies, deceit, and deception time after time after time. And you keep letting them come back for what his initial goal was, and that was to have sex with you, because you ain't got nothing else to offer them. I want you to think about that. Like I said, I don't want you to feel cheap. I don't want you to feel some type of way about what I'm saying, but I want you to really evaluate your life and see what it is that you're doing with yourself. You are more than what you have been led to believe. You are more valuable. That you're giving yourself to these young guys, especially at this young age, and they have made no commitment to you for the rest of your life. And I'm not just talking about we're gonna be together forever. Cause I hear y'all talking, I hear you, and I hear the young men too. I hear it every day. Ain't nothing changed. Things just done got more intensified, and the young guys have y'all doing more things than we did in our time. You just have y'all doing more crazy stuff, and y'all putting yourself out there, and all you getting out the deal is some sex. And don't say, well, I got my baby and I love my baby. I understand that. And I respect that. But you having babies by the wrong people. You having babies too soon. You want to, when you have a child, be able to give that child everything that child needs to sustain life, and everything that child needs to be successful and to be happy and to be balanced, that he or she may make it in this world that we live in. Guess what part of that is? A stable environment with two stable-minded parents. I ain't about to flip a hill of beans. Somebody can buy some Jordans and this, that, and the other. Your baby daddy crazy as hell. That ain't worth a hill of beans. Think about what you're doing with yourself. Think about the decisions that you're making. And I'm going to go back to this, and I'm going to say it one more time because I really want you to think about this. Think about and ask yourself, what is it that the young man that's in my life has to offer me, my future? And if we have a child, what does this person have to offer my child? What is this person's mentality? Is the person that you're having sex with a mind that you would want to train and help you raise a child? You got to ask yourself them questions. I'm going to leave you on that one. What type of mindset does this young man have that you're giving yourself to? And a lot of times, the family or that person ain't even gonna help take care of the child. You're gonna be stuck, angry, having to grow up too fast, locked down. Stop putting yourself in those type of situation. Stop being the fool. Stop being used for your body. Because again, I want you to ask yourself, other than some sex, what do you have to offer him? And what else you getting out the deal? People saying that you go with such and such and such because they popular. They ain't worth a hill of beans. His popularity ain't gonna take care of your baby. His popularity ain't gonna be able to get rid of the STD. His popularity ain't gonna be able to take away that name that you ended up with him showing your video, with him telling his homeboy what all y'all doing. So what you getting out the deal? A ride to McDonald's and Burger King, to ride in a car that he got a little few rims on, got a rim on and some beats, for somebody to see you in the car. You giving the best part of yourself away and trading it for that. I want you to think about that.